interpolation with equal intervals. Today we are going to discuss about interpolation for equal intervals. One of the formulas, Newton's forward interpolation formula. In this case, first of all, I am defining an operator, forward difference operator. It is denoted by using the symbol delta. It is read as delta. Okay, I will write delta. First of all, I am discussing with forward difference operator. Here, consider the function. The usual one, there is y is a function of x, which takes the values. Here, I am giving values for x. There is x0, x1, x2, x3, etc. up to xn. Then we will get corresponding values of y, that is y0, y1, y2, etc. Okay. Therefore, which takes the values y0, y1, y2, etc. up to yn for the values x0, x1, x2, etc. up to xn. Okay. Now, here we can define the first difference, forward difference operator. The first forward difference of y0 is defined as y1 minus y0. Okay, the first forward difference of y0 is defined as y1 minus y0, and we can denote by, and is denoted by what? Delta y0. Therefore, we can write y1 minus y0 is equal to delta y0 and is called the first forward difference of y0. Okay. Now, similarly, the first forward difference of y1 is defined as y2 minus y1. First forward difference of y1 is defined as y2 minus y1 and is denoted as delta y1. Okay. Now, the first forward difference of y2 can be y3 minus y2, etc. yn minus yn minus 1. For putting n is equal to 2, so we can see that yn minus y1, yn minus 1 y1. Okay, it is equal to delta yn minus 1. Here delta y0, delta y1. Therefore, we have delta yn minus 1, which is called the first. Similarly, we can write first forward difference of, here we have y1, therefore yn minus. The first forward difference of yn minus 1. Now, if in the place of n I am putting n plus 1, then we have yn plus 1 minus yn is equal to delta yn. It is called the first forward difference of yn. Okay. Now these are the case of first forward differences. Now the second forward difference. Now the second forward difference. Now the second forward difference of this y naught is denoted by delta square y naught. Okay. The second forward difference of y naught is denoted by delta square y naught and is defined as delta square y naught is equal to delta of delta y naught, isn't it? Delta of delta y, that is delta square y naught. Now delta of, what is delta y naught? That is y1 minus y naught. It is equal to again delta y1 minus delta y naught. Okay. Therefore delta square y naught, again I am writing delta square y naught can be written as delta y1 minus delta y naught. Therefore the second forward difference are the differences of the first forward differences. Okay. Now similarly we can write delta square y1 as delta y2 minus delta y1, isn't it? Etc. We can write delta square yn as delta yn plus 1 minus delta yn. Now these differences are called the second forward differences. Okay. Now the following table gives various forward differences and is called forward difference table. By using these things we can form a table and it is called forward difference table. Okay. The following table gives, if I am going to create a table, the following table gives the various forward differences, and is called forward difference table. Okay, so I am going to draw a forward difference table using first forward difference, second forward difference, etc. Forward difference table. First of all, the values of x and then the corresponding values of y. Now, the values of x can be written as argument. Values of y can be written as entries. Now, the first forward difference. In the third column we have the first forward difference, that is denoted by delta. Then the second forward difference, that is denoted by delta square. Now the third forward difference, which is denoted by delta cube. Okay, so I am writing the arguments. You can denote it as x0, x1, x2 and x3 only. I am writing here from x0, x1, x2, x3 only. Again, this x0, x1, x2 and x3 can be denoted by using x0 a, x1 as a plus h, then x2 as a plus h, that is 2h, then x3 as a plus 2h plus h, that is 3h. Here h is called the interval of differencing. The difference between two consecutive values of x is denoted by using h. A, then a plus h, then a plus h, then a plus 2h plus h. Okay. Now the corresponding y entries can be denoted as using y0, y1, y2 and y3. I am taking up to y3 only. Okay. Now the differences. First forward difference of delta, that is delta of y0, can be denoted by y1 minus y0. It is equal to delta y0. Okay. Because I am writing in between this y1 and y0. Okay. Now the difference y2 minus y1. We can write in between that, is y2 minus y1. It is equal to again the first forward difference of y1, delta y1. Third, y3 minus y2, which is delta y2. These are the first forward differences. Then we can move to the second forward difference, is delta square. First delta square y0, then delta square y1. Okay. For that we will take the differences of the first forward difference. And we are writing in between these two, that is delta y1 minus delta y0. It is equal to delta square y0. Okay. Second case, delta y2 minus delta y1. That is delta square y1. These are the second forward differences. Okay. Now the third forward difference. Now I am going to the third forward difference operator, delta cube. For that I will take the differences of the second forward differences. Okay. This delta square y1 minus delta square y0, and it is equal to delta cube y0. These are the forward differences, and this table is called forward difference table. Why it is called forward difference table? Because here I am taking y0, then the first forward difference delta, then the second forward difference delta square, and third forward difference delta cube. We are moving like this. Here I am moving like this. Isn't it? So this table is called forward difference table, and here h is the interval of differencing. Next we have Newton's forward interpolation formula. By using this table, forward difference table, we can form a formula, that is Newton's forward interpolation formula. Now the proof of this formula is not needed, so I am going to the formula directly, that is f of a plus nh. Here by going through a plus h, a plus 2h, a plus 3h, we can move to the nth term will be a plus nh. We can find out f of value, it is f of a plus nh, that becomes equal to y0 plus n delta y0. By using this table we can calculate this formula, y0 plus first value y0 plus n into delta y0 plus n into n minus 1 by 2 factorial delta square y0, that is the second forward difference delta square y0, plus n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 by 3 factorial delta cube y naught, that is the third forward difference, plus etc. Here we can find out any value is f of a plus nh by using this formula and by using this table. Is y naught plus n delta y naught plus n into n minus 1 by 2 factorial delta square y naught, n into n minus 1 n minus 2 by 3 factorial delta cube y naught plus etc. The values of y naught, delta square, y naught and delta cube y naught can be calculated using the forward difference table, where we already know that h is the interval of differencing. And the value of n depends upon the question. Now we can do problems of forward interpolation formula. First one is using Newton's forward interpolation formula. Find y at x is equal to 8 from the following table. Here the values of x are given and the corresponding values of y also given. The values of x are 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Here we can recognize that here the values are at equal intervals. Okay. Now the corresponding values of y are 7, 11, 14, 18, 24, 32. Now we can do the problems. Here, this is the question. Now the solution part. Now we know that the forward interpolation formula is f of a plus nh is equal to y naught plus n delta y naught plus n into n minus 1 by 2 factorial delta square y naught plus n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 by 3 factorial delta cube y naught plus etc. First of all, we have to draw a forward difference table, then find out the values of delta y naught, delta square y naught, delta cube y naught, etc. Next we have the forward difference table. We can form the forward difference table by using the values of x and y. First of all, write down the values of x, that is 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and the corresponding values of y that are already given in the question: 7, 11, 14, 18, 24, 32. Now the first forward difference can be denoted by delta y. First difference is y1 minus y naught. Here we can denote it as y naught. y1 minus y naught, that is 4. Then y2 minus y1, that is 3. Now 18 minus 14, that is 4. 24 minus 18, that is 6. 32 minus 24, that is 8. right in between these two values. Okay. Now the second difference, delta square y. Here this is represented by delta y naught, isn't it? Y1 minus y0, that is delta y0. Now the second difference is, that is delta y1 minus delta y0, that is delta square y0. 3 minus 4, that is minus 1. 4 minus 3, that is 1. 6 minus 4, that is 2. 8 minus 6, 2. Now here it is delta square y0. Now we have the third difference, that is delta cube y. Now 1 minus minus 1, that is 2. It is delta cube y0. Now 2 minus 1, that is 1. 2 minus 2, that is 0. Okay. Now the fourth difference, delta raised to 4y. Fourth difference column. 1 minus 2, this minus 1. 0 minus 1, that is again minus 1. Okay. Therefore, it is delta raised to 4y0. It is delta raised to 4y0. Now, delta raised to 5y. That is minus 1 minus minus 1. That is 0. The difference is 0, which is represented by delta raised to 5y0, where the table ends. Okay. Now, here we can apply the values, that is y0, delta y0, delta square y0, delta cube y0, delta raised to 4y0, delta raised to 5y0 in the formula. The formula is, I am again writing the formula, f of a plus nh is equal to y0 plus n delta y0 plus n into n minus 1 by 2 factorial delta square y0 plus n into n minus 1 n minus 2 by 3 factorial delta cube y0 plus n into n minus 1 n minus 2 n minus 3 by 4 factorial delta raised to 4y0. Here delta raised to 5y0 is a 0, therefore we are not taking that term. It is already equal to 0. So we are taking up to this only. Here another question is that we want to find out the value for n. Okay, here we know that the first value is a, that is equal to 0. Therefore we can write here a as 0, and h is the interval of differencing, that is equal to 5. Equal intervals, here we know that the values of x are at equal intervals, therefore the interval of differencing is, here the second value is, we know that a plus h, therefore the interval of differencing is a plus h minus a, that is h, that is 5. In each case it is 5, isn't it? Therefore the interval of differencing is h is equal to 5. Now we want to find out a plus nh, and it is given that 8, isn't it? Therefore we can find out the value of n from this. Here a is given and h is already, we know that. Therefore 0 plus n into 5 equal to 8, or we have 5n is equal to 8, or n is equal to 8 by 5. We can calculate this using a calculator. It is approximately 1.6. Therefore here in the place of n we can substitute 1.6. Okay, the other values can be taken from the table. Okay, therefore here we want to find out f of a plus nh means f of 8. y0 is 7 plus n is 1.6, delta y0 is 4 plus n is 1.6, then 1.6 minus 1 divided by 2 factorial is 2 into delta square y naught from the table is minus 1 plus we have n is 1.6, 1.6 minus 1, 1.6 minus 2 divided by 3 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3, that is 6 into delta cube y naught is 2 plus n into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3 divided by 4 factorial, that is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, that is 24 into delta raised to 4 y naught is minus 1. You can calculate this with the help of a calculator. I am writing term by term. First one is 7 plus the second term is 6.4. Third term can be 0.48 minus 0.128 minus 0.022. The final answer is 12.77. Therefore, the value of f of 8 by using Newton's forward interpolation formula is 12.77. Now the second question is, the following table gives corresponding values of x and y. Form the difference table. Express y as a function of x. Here the values of x are given, that is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now the corresponding values of y are 3, 6, 11, 18, 27. Here the values of x are at equal intervals, isn't it? The interval of differencing is h, which is equal to 1. That is clear from the question itself. Now, here first of all, I am going to write the values of a. The first value is the value of a is a equal to 0. And here the interval of differencing h is equal to 1. Here we want to find out, first of all, form the difference table, then express y as a function of x. Here we want to find out a plus nh as x itself, isn't it? Therefore, symbolize 0 plus n into 1 is equal to x, or we have n is equal to x. Therefore, in the place of n, the formula we have to substitute x itself. Okay. Now we can form the forward difference table. As usual, we can form the forward difference table. Now the values of x and the corresponding values of y. So the values of x are 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. The corresponding values of y, that is 3, 6, 11, 18, 27. Now the differences, first forward difference, delta y 6 minus 3, that is 3. Here we can denote it as y naught, and first forward difference is denoted by delta y naught. Now 11 minus 6, that is 5. 18 minus 11, 7. 27 minus 18, 9. Now the second forward difference denoted by delta square y. Now here we have the first forward differences, that is 5 minus 3, 2, denoted by delta square y naught. 7 minus 5, 2. 9 minus 7, 2. Therefore, the third onwards, this is the third forward difference. We can see that 2 minus 2, 0. 2 minus 2 again, 0. Therefore, delta cube y naught is 0. So, similarly, we can identify that delta raised to 4 y naught, we are writing that delta raised to 4 y naught will also be equal to 0. Therefore, we are not considering delta cube y naught and delta raised to 4 y naught. We can wind up here. Okay. Now by using Newton's forward interpolation formula, f of a plus nh is equal to y naught plus n delta y naught plus n into n minus 1 by 2 factorial delta square y naught. Now we have delta cube y naught and delta raised to 4 y naught are zeros. Therefore, we can end here. Now f of a plus nh, the value of a plus nh is x, which is equal to y naught. Y naught is 3. And we have already found n as x. Then delta y naught from the table is 3. Now n is x into x minus 1 by 2 factorial is 2 into delta square y naught is 2. Therefore, we have 3 plus 3x plus 2 and 2 cancels. We have x square minus x, which is equal to x square. 3x minus x is 2x plus 3. Therefore, the value of f of x is x square plus 2x plus 3. Here in the question, it is given that find the express y as a function of x. Y means f of x as a function of x. This x square plus 2x plus